So let's start from the very beginning. Like, you were early in content creation. How did you get put onto it?
Bro, that ass. One of my homies from my 2K10, my crew, was like, "Yo,
My crew. Oh my god.
yeah." Then like we talking like your grade school things. Like,
Yes. What was I
So,
doing that?
I don't know. You were
Yeah,
like,
I was in high
you were
school.
like
Yeah, I was in
12,
high school.
13
Yeah.
maybe?
Yeah.
So like basically what they ended up doing was he was like, "Yo, I like our clips." And he was like, "Yo, what type of phone you got?" I said, "A G1, like one of those old Android joints." He's like, "Yo, record it and put it on YouTube." I was like, "I'm not doing
Wait, who told you that?
that." Somebody named, I will never forget his name, Rez Washington.
Okay.
Yeah, we still friends on Facebook too, to this day.
Or
He was like, "Yo,
Facebook.
upload your clips to YouTube." I was like, "Why?" He was like, "Yo, just do it, bro. So like we can show everybody in our crew what we do." You know what I'm saying? While we out there, and just turned into YouTube.
You had that Nike mentality. Just do it. I like
do
it.
like legit. Like, and then it went from doing it with the phone, putting the phone on the ironing board with a glass cup,
Yep.
to the Dazzle.
Uh-huh.
I know you remember the Dazzle.
Yep. First thing.
Then the
Can't forget it.
HDPR.
Yes. Oh
Can't
my
forget
god.
it.
When that HDPO, some of y'all, the Dazzle was a standard definition capture card. It had composite wires, and it was good.
It was cool.
And it was like $50, right?
Yeah, you cut the borders out. It was fine.
Yeah.
Affordable.
But then the HD PVR came out, and that was the first time you could record your screen in HD. And I was, yo, can you remember that? And they had the component wires.
Technological advances.
That's when 1280 by 720 was like legit the highest.
Yes.
Like, bro.
Bro, I used to upload to my channel at the time, like HD PVR tests where I'd like get on different games and just show the quality you could record. And I would touch up like the, the RGB a little bit to, add a little flavor to it.
Saturation. Here,
Yes.
here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get convinced to start posting your 2K10 footage onto YouTube. Do you start seeing traction? How do you realize like this is something you can spend a lot of time on?
So Pete, real story. I got fired from the airport. I would never forget none of my like life-changing stories. I'm in the break room watching Planet of the Apes on my laptop.
The new one?
What I did. My name is iPod King because I used to fill people's iPods up with music and movies.
Allegedly.
I had a
Yeah,
whole
allegedly.
Oh no, statute of limitations over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's over.
Speak your truth.
Yeah, but so with that, yeah, is it? But Pete, so I was doing that, and I'm just watching Planet of the Apes, vibing. Manager comes in, she's on her way out. She's about to go to Charlotte and be like a big time over there.
Okay.
She fires me, leaves, and then I get sent up to like deal with somebody that didn't speak much English. She was just transitioning into her position. I spanked that case like, bah, 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 bah. But during that time, I'm playing games heavy.
Okay.
Just had my son. He on my lap every day. Me and him vibing. Literally month old, 2 months old.
What games are you playing?
Playing 2K, bro.
Okay.
2K Call of Duty. Like that's
Oh,
all I
look,
ran.
iPad Mini.
Wait, is 2K11,
2K10.
2K10, and is Modern Warfare 2.
Man, that was a good game. 2K10.
Yeah, so like
That's crazy.
you know what I mean?
Look,
So,
iPad Mini.
bro, doing that, and it was like legit. As soon as 2K11 came out, I said, "Yo, this is when I started watching people because at first when I was on YouTube, booty shaking and URL rap battles. That's all I watched.
Okay.
I never got.
There were
into,
cat videos there too.
Yeah, I never got into like the crumb side of things. I never got into like the glitz and the glamour, the forest, wild forest videos, like all them old school.
Yeah.
It was ass shaking, Miss Twerk some, if you remember.
Ooh, she's an
I mean,
OG.
That's an Atlanta
Y'all remember her?
staple.
Yeah.
That's an
Staple.
Atlanta staple.
Yeah,
Okay.
so,
It's called there's a team of the twerk team.
Twerk team, yo.
I
still think the dark skin joint was always the best.
I always
I
went
don't
on
know- I
World
don't
Star
know.
for that. I didn't realize YouTube was a destination for twerking. Wow.
They started on
YouTube used to be a
Say word.
nice place.
yeah.
And at that
That's
time, that was
before-
probably
that's
crazy.
before.
Like twerking was probably way crazier at the time.
I told her,
really,
Jubity jump
not
that
really.
booty.
Not
Maybe
really.
not
Jubity
in
jump
Atlanta,
that
my brother,
booty.
but-
Bro, I'm telling you,
Oh.
if you in your own home, you in high school, and you see these shorties twerking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
How you do that?
Yeah, so like
Trying
that,
to pursue that.
I do the URL stuff, but then I start getting into the gaming. I start hearing about the likes of Chris Move, Shakedown, all of them. You know what I'm saying? The people that was big at Machinima. So I was like, no, you know what? I want to come up. I want to do the same shit that they doing. So I get into it, record on my phone, and a freaking signature shoe video takes off. Joint hit like probably like 30 to 50K in like probably like a month.
What were you doing in the video?
Just literally shooting the signature video. You could hear me breathing in the background, the game sound, all of that, like legit. Just signature shoe. I got that shit. And it's because I hit the milestone. Just like how people hitting legend now, it was the signature stuff back then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The shoe deals, the dime magazines and all that. Like that's
Yeah.
what that content was back then. Now it's you get the new new clothing. You get the elite, legend, mascots. Like now, that's the new to grind for. You feel me? But yeah, that's how it started.
So the first video takes off. Is your immediate? So I think for me it's the same thing. So there was a channel on YouTube called Machinima. It was like a community channel that uploaded partners. You could be a partner on there. So back in the day, you actually weren't allowed to upload your gaming videos and be monetized. Nope. You had to do it through an MCN, and Machinima was an MCN. So they would have their community channel. Yeah, the biggest. And it was people's dreams to get into Machinima. So that's actually watching them was when I first realized that people are like making a career out of this. Right. You would see like White Boy 7th Street and C-Nanners and Hutch and them just do their thing.
Killing Call of Duty.
Yeah. And they would get like 80 kill games and post them and just commentate over them. And at the time, that was like crazy. Because people used to just post their footage. But then when people started commentating over them, like about anything.
It changed the game.
Yeah. And years went on and people started to like... the commentary didn't even have to do with the game no more. It was just they tell stories about their lives, and the background is Call of Duty gameplay of them getting a chopper gun or some shit and just spraying into people on.
Yo, legit, they had story times before story times came out. Legit.
Yeah, they did.
Wow.
They were just saying random. I remember just White Boy 7th Street saying stories about his life.
That's crazy.
And I thought that was fascinating because he just lived a very different life than I did. But you have these, like, you see these people on Machinima. Do they inspire you? Or are you just a consumer? Do you think you can get to that level one day? What's your, like, where's your head at?
Legit, my head was to scam my way in. Like, so, Pete, it was only
So
like,
what you're winning?
Scam. Definitely scam.
You definitely said scam, yeah.
Yeah. So Pete, right? So Machinima had Machinima Respawn, Machinima that was doing like the
which
Mortal
were like
Kombat
sister
and all
companies,
that.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All the little actually what
Machinima
they were,
Realm,
They
yes.
were Machinimas.
Oh,
That's what they were called. They were called Machinima. So they branched out and did all these other things, and then Machinima Sports came out. When Machinima Sports came out, Shakedown, Chris Smooth, all of them was on there. I said, yo, I need to scan my way in. So, of course, I'm in the comments trying to figure stuff out, all of that. And I get approached because at that point, I'm starting to get a little bit of traction. You know what I mean?
How much is a little bit?
Probably like, what I would say, you probably had like maybe 3,000 subs.
Yeah, I was about to say, because when I was trying to get in, the minimum criteria was 5K, I remember. 5K subs. And at the time, that was a lot. Like, 5K subs was crazy.
And bro, Pete, so my content really mirrored everybody else's because at that time we didn't know what to do. We just saw Chris Smooth do what he was doing, and we was like, all right, well, how do we make our content like that without biting or taking whatever he did? And then everybody always found out like, yo, the bigger YouTuber take from the smaller YouTuber. So it was like, oh, people been doing this since forever. So that's how I got in. No lie, constant from 2K.
Oh yeah.
Swear to God, he was in Machinima Sports, bro. Like he ran most of that stuff and got me in there, bro. Like that's why. Like forever, I will always be grateful to him because I wasn't supposed to be doing this, bro. Like legit, like I should be somewhere low some plane somewhere every day, breaking my back all the time. But dude gave me a chance, and I took that chance and ran with it. You know what I mean? And then built up a nice little nest egg.
So you get in Machinima, that's a brilliant opportunity. That's like a gamer's dream. A decade ago, but you see like there was a bunch of other similar networks popping up. There was Yaush, which was big for a little bit, and later on like Freedom, like there was a bunch that popped up. And now you're doing commentary videos, I'm assuming, right? So this was like early stages of like what gaming commentary looked like, but most of the people that did that were admittedly playing Call of Duty. So you found yourself playing 2K. What was the community like back then?
Honestly, the community was a little toxic, but only to online gaming. So with my career, people just wanted to see the highlights because they felt like, you know how like top 10s are crazy now in the NBA? Like back then, footage wasn't really that crazy. Now it's like you get a top 5, top 3, Shaq and the Fool, top 15, top plays of the week. Like that's all my career content was us cutting up our clips, talking mad smack over the clips, and just uploading it. That's all it was, bro. We never really talked about like our days and story times and stuff like that. We branched out and got cameras and started talking to the cameras and stuff. Everything, like think about it. Hoodie Sean, big, you know what I'm saying? Still doing my career content, and it's off the muscle of he has interaction with the players as if he's really on a team. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's really the essence of my career.
Word. Yeah.
So like people can still blow up off of it. You just gotta approach it that way. You can't treat it like a toxic park game, screaming at the players and all that, calling them all this, because you're not getting no response. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
All right, so when I got put onto you was when I heard about Sports Commentator March Madness, which was like a big, like March Madness style tournament of just commentary, and I thought it was fascinating.
Up and coming commentator.
Yeah, so up and coming commentators. So a lot of the people that people watch today that started back then were on there, and they either made it far or got bumped early, but regardless, just fought their way through and eventually got seen. I remember the biggest standout was Cash, who at the time was called Whatchamacallin', I think.
Yeah.
I remember seeing his video and thinking like, that shit is not for me. But when I went to his channel, I was like, oh, okay, I can get it now.
But Cash back then he's definitely a much more tamed version.
Yeah, he was crazy back then.
Yeah, but also when you think about it as well, he still has those elements like besides the basketball IRL Jones, like everything else, like the cooking, working out, all of that stuff. That's really his essence.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Because he with his boys, like and the people we came up with. Like if you ever notice, whenever Cash would go to work out, he's still with the same gang. You know what I mean? Like that's what it's really about.
Can you kind of like explain to us like what like the concept, like who came up with the concept, the execution behind it, and then like the purpose, who were some other noteworthy names? Because I don't think people understand, like, of course OGs probably know about it, but like I think newer people don't understand like the essence and how pivotal that was for like a lot of people.
So the way that it set up was back in the day, we saw what Call of Duty channels was doing. Yeah. They was grouping up together, banging videos out, putting up different types of content all the time. So we was like, yo, how can we do that? So I linked up with my boy Regular Dave 2975.
Oh man, it's been a minute since I heard that name.
Hey, bro, he do tech reviews now.
Oh word!
Yeah,
you got to link me his channel.
I got you. So then Waza now, you know what I'm saying, he does wrestling and football still. Yeah. Chase Money, who is now story mode playthrough god. Like he does those things. Like he really plays
one
every
of the most
game,
entertaining
bro.
people on YouTube.
Yeah, bro, he plays every game.
Hilarious.
You know what I'm saying? So I link up with them three, and we called ourselves like the Core Four. Well, it really wasn't a name, but it was more so like trying to do stuff for Game Face Studios. We wanted to figure out how they did it, how their setup was, and Skype back then was big. So what we did was every YouTuber that we met up with, we put them in a big Skype group chat and said, yo, if y'all want to upload to the channel, here go the channel. You know what I'm saying? Upload to that joint. Then we ended up getting it partnered through Machinima, through my channel, and was like, yo, we gonna make that thing rock. Then I did So You Think You Can Commentate. It was like a little show between like people that wanted to just come up and like really wanted that stage. Yeah. And I said, bro, I'm for everybody because like I said, I'm not supposed to be here. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm legit, whatever numbers I get, whatever money I earn, I'm not supposed to have that shit at all, like where I'm from. So I'm like, yo, I'm going to put everybody on no matter what. I do that, niggas like it. I'm like, oh yeah, I like that shit. All right, bet. I say, yo, I fuck with the March Madness. That's cool and all. But we need to be able to do something with that time too, because that's the time where basketball really isn't like, it's downtime in the NBA season because, you know, everybody almost already made the playoffs. Yeah. It's March, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everybody chilling, niggas sitting out, not playing no games. All right, bet, what we gonna do? Yo, get 64 people. I swear, 64. Throw them in the pool. We gonna go through maybe 300 videos, put those 64 together and make it structured. I literally followed everything like March Madness bracket, boom, 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 boom. And this shit was, it was easy, but I needed help going through the videos. So Chase, Waza, Dave, they just like, bro, I can't believe we watching these type of videos. But it was just to see like, yo, gauge, yo, these are the people that's in the community that want a chance, and nobody giving these dudes a chance at all. And I was like, yo, we gonna be those people because at the end of the day, I was like, bro, you know Enter the Boss, right? Yep. I'm the one who put him on with Machinima. And until this day, he called me every year. Same time, yo, Pod, I want to thank you for that. Because he wasn't supposed to be in that position, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I get that from everybody, and it's just always love, you know what I mean? For sure. So that's why we did it.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it felt like, at least. Even when I didn't make it, it was just a chance. And then it was... You would have like...
He keeps saying that. He's like, even when I didn't make it.
You know what I'm saying? But nah, I would have my favorites. I'd be like, okay, I would go through I would watch the videos and I'd be like... Because y'all uploaded like individual videos that were matchups. Like, this person versus this person. And I watch and I'd be like, okay, these two are my favorites. Let's see how far they fucking make it. Yeah. And then like the next video they do... Because you drop videos as your submission. And if your video was more entertaining, the next person's video, you made it. And so I was like, damn, he's my favorite, but he missed on this video because they tried some shit and it just doesn't work. It was overall like it kind of forced a lot of creativity on people because they knew they couldn't just do the same thing everybody else was doing. But it was one of the only ones where it felt like even if you were not known at all, like you could have like 20 subscribers that you still had a chance at making. A lot of the times it's like when you join competitions, because I joined a bunch of editing competitions and shit when I was like an editor for people in Call of Duty, and it just felt like when you had more clout, you just won those competitions, and it wasn't so much a matter of like your ability to edit as much as it was like your reputation as an editor.